Welcome to Bedtime Tai Chi. We'll begin with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen and just taking a few deep breaths. Breathing in, the belly expands. Breathing out, the belly returns towards the spine, abdominal breathing. Or you can breathe whichever way feels best for you, but just clearing the mind, soothing the nervous system, coming into the present moment, arriving in the body, breathing in and breathing out. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top just for a moment, really feel what it's like to hold on, and let it out with a big sigh, and feel what it's like to let go. The hands can float down by the sides. And as you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as if you're gathering in energy right into the heart, and send the energy back down towards the earth, sinking the chi. We'll do that one again. Nice and easy, nice and slow. The energy tends to rise up into our heads throughout the day. This can help to ground the energy, clearing the mind. One more time, sink the chi. And then from here, the arms spread out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down. Breathing in like a beautiful bird, soaring through the sky. Just taking in the view. One more time, flying. And then from here, you can step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front, just to about shoulder height. Then the arms get heavy, floating down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in, like you're riding on a wave in the ocean. Breathing out, floating down. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. This time, circle the arms in front as if you're hugging a big tree. Soften, then the arms open up wide, the hands float down, the palms face up. The palms and the hands float right up to the heart. One hand pushes up, the other pushes down, connecting above and below, the sky and the earth. Let's do that on the other side, keeping the spine neutral at first. And then this time, if you want, you can do a side bend, gentle stretch, but never forcing it, always easing in. One more time to the other side, connecting the sky and the earth. And the hands float down by the sides, palms face towards you. And then very gently begin to turn to one side, the palms face away, turning from the waist, the shoulders, and then the head. And then reversing direction, coming back to center, the palms face towards you, and we'll go the other way. The wise owl looks behind. Coming back to center, we'll do that again, breathing in as you open. Breathing out, coming back to center. One more time, the wise owl looks behind. And then from here, the arms float all the way up overhead, just as much as you can. And then the hands begin to drift down to the side. And then over to the other side, like you're going down a mountain trail. All the way to the bottom of the mountain. And then when you get to the bottom, we'll gather the energy from below, coming all the way up to the top. And we'll start to drift down the other way, descending the mountain. Coming back home. Nice and easy, nice and slow. And then when you get to the bottom, the hands circle in front like you're stirring the pot, making a little whirlpool in the pond below, the base of the mountain. Circling around. And then from here, the arms float up a little bit higher to about shoulder height. The hands float right across the heart level, right across the horizon. And the hands float down. We'll do that again. Painting on the canvas, like gentle brush strokes with the hands. All right, one more time. And this time the arms go up a little higher, coming up and over like a big wave, stretching, opening, letting go. We'll do that again. The big Chen circles. All right, one more time. And then reverse direction down low. So stirring the chi, the pot of water right below, the pond at the base of the mountain, circling around, Nice and easy, shifting the weight side to side. All right, now this time the hands float up a little bit higher to about shoulder height. The hands drift right across the heart level and then back down. We'll do that again, painting on the canvas. Floating across, really feeling the air between the fingers, bringing mindfulness to your body. This time the arms float all the way up and over, just as much as you can, letting go of striving, letting go of perfection, just following along. Let's do one more, the chin circles. And then circle the arms in front as if you're hugging a big tree, rounding out, and then soften, and then step the feet out a little bit wider. The arms open up wide, and then this hand scoops under, the other one on top, as you embrace the moon, softening down. And then we'll spin the moon, do the other side, rising up, and then softening down, breathing in, breathing out. All right, let's do one more. Embracing the moon. And then from here, you can pivot on the heel, pointing the toes out to the side. And then we'll carry the moon around the earth, or sometimes called orbiting the earth. Once again, circulating the energy throughout the body, creating balance and harmony in body and mind. And then reverse direction, whichever way you were going, the moon orbits the earth. Almost like you're carrying something precious. You might even start to feel the tingling, the energy flowing. And then hug the tree, bring it back to center, pivot on the heel so the toes face forward, the arms open up wide, then this hand scoops under, embrace the moon. Then we'll pivot on the other heel, toes point out to the side, the moon orbits the earth, once again stirring the chi. Letting go of anything that's no longer serving you. And then reverse direction, just letting go of any thoughts that come, just let them go. One more time, circling around, and then hug the tree. Bring it back to center, rounding out, soften. Then you can step the feet a little bit closer if you want. Breathing in, the arms open. Breathing out, the fingertips drift towards each other and the hands float down. And then drifting over to one side. And then drifting over to the other. Like tall grass in the breeze, nice gentle sway. So this alone can really help to soothe the nervous system. This can be a standalone movement, just a nice gentle sway. And then this time, come over to one side, tap the heel right out in front. Step the foot back in, other side, tap the heel. All right, this time tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. Other side, tap the heel, hand over the foot. This time, hand over the foot, other hand over the knee, playing the pipa, the Chinese guitar. Other side, hand over the foot, other hand over the knee. So it's usually easy to follow along as me being your mirror image for this one. Sometimes called strumming the lute. One more time. And then step the foot back in, hug the big tree right out in front. From here, the arms open. The hands float down, the backs of the hands face each other. The hands float up the midline, then they drift on out to the side and just letting go. We call this one the fountain, as we connect with the water element. Soft and flowing, but also very powerful. The ability to wear away mountains over time. In Tai Chi, softness overcomes hardness. When we learn to let go and relax the body, then we create inner peace as well. One more time, the fountain. Then reverse direction with the arms, circle in front, hug the tree, rounding out, soften. And then from here, the arms open up wide. This hand here scoops under. This time, step in as you catch the moon. Then we'll step out to the side, and as you step out, the bottom arm comes up, The other hand pushes down, warding off. We'll do that again, circle it around, expanding the energy. One more time, warding off. This time the bottom hand scoops under, the fingertips slide down, and then circle it around, rolling back, receiving the energy, going with the flow. One more time. This time we'll toss it away. Then the hand waves in, pressing palm to palm, shift the weight forward. Then slide down, toss away, fold it in, press. One more time, we call this one the press. And then from here, the hands separate. Draw the hands in towards the heart, and then we'll push back out as we push the mountain. Breathing in, and breathing out as we connect with nature, just like the rivers in the ocean. Tide rolls in, tide rolls out. And then from here, sit back, the hand wipes across the horizon. And the other hand scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. And we'll step out to the other side. As you step out, the bottom arm comes up, the other hand pushes down. Circle it back around, warding off. Breathing. Feeling into the body, noticing all the sensations that you can. And then from here, the bottom hand comes under, fingertips slide down. And circle it back around, rolling back. Sometimes called yielding. Receiving the energy, letting it pass through, and then toss it away. The hand folds in, pressing palm to palm, shift the weight forward. Slide down, toss away, fold it in, press. All right, one more time. This time the hands separate, draw in towards the heart, and push. Push and pull. The yin and the yang. Balancing out the energies, creating relaxation and peace. One more time, push on out, and then from here, sit back and open. Wipe across the horizon. We'll do each movement one time. It's called grasping the bird's tail. Step in, and then step out and ward off. Roll back. Toss away. Press. Release. Draw in and push. Beautiful. All right, we'll do that on the other side. Wipe across, and don't worry about getting it perfect. As long as you're moving, I'm happy. Step in and catch the moon. Step out and ward off. Roll back. Toss away. Press. Release. Draw in and push. This time, sit back and hug the tree. Bring it back to center, rounding out, and then soften. The arms open up wide. This hand here drops down and drifts over to the other side. The hands switch positions, and then they float across like clouds in the sky. When you get to the corner, the hands switch again. Wave hands like clouds. Breathing in as you switch, breathing out as you drift, or take as many breaths as you need. The cloudy hands, like a moving meditation. You can do this one all on its own. Just letting go of any tension you don't need, coming into the here and now. All right, we'll drift across one more time, cloud hands. This time the bottom hand comes up into a hook. The other hand scoops under as we carry the firefly in the lantern. And then the hands switch, dropping the shoulders and elbows, using only what you need. We'll do that again, drifting across. One more time, the firefly in the lantern. And then round out the arms, hug the tree, bring it back to center, and then soften. The arms open up wide, the hands float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. And then this hand here floats all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body. Other side, breathing in as the arm floats up. Breathing out, centering. We'll do that again, calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. And then both arms float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften the hips and knees. And then circle the hands in front. If you're gathering the energy, transforming it to loving kindness right at the heart. Floating back down, coming up and over, down to the waist. This time we'll make a diamond shape with the hands right in front of the heart, and then press out, opening the heart, sending out loving kindness out to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together, or as close as you can. You can close your eyes, or just keep a soft gaze, and let your body rock and sway ever so gently, bamboo in the wind. Just feeling all the sensations that arise in the body. Just letting the energy move you. You might notice gentle oscillations forward and back, side to side, or maybe even circular motions. And then you can bring your attention to your breath, noticing the inflow and the outflow without trying to control it in any way. And then you can bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile, expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. We can finish with a bow.